Looking forward to this one immensely. NIGMA versus Liquid, always a great series to watch because of the background between these two teams.
Is under attack.
Probably still Liquids. They have a great aggressive potential. We see right now already onto Miracle. Yeah, he gets brought down very quickly. It's just a tough. Every time I see a Timber versus Baron, it's hard. But mid lane,
it's another movement. We are getting incredibly active. Quoifer does manage to get the true form off. It's not enough to save him. Not quite tanky enough with the use of the two ults of Mind Control and Weehaw.
Looking at this aggressive warding game right now, I believe it's just been GH placing all of them, but it's phenomenal how much vision he's able to get. Even denies the obs ward that Insania was trying to take.
Back towards the river. And Liquid, they do look to go on to Mind Control, but Mind Control, he just turns with the raw. Quoifer just dies to the army. The Boars and the Necro Book take him down. Tiger's also going to fall as Weehar's able to charge straight in. They're even moving over towards Mickey.
Oh my God.
He tries to put down the Remnant, but Weehar's already in with the lasso, dragging Mickey back. Mickey's got 15-1 charges, but it doesn't matter. Knocked back into the arrow. NIGMA take a third kill. Up top.
Boxy.
See what they can do here. GH has already thrown out the arrow. They may not even need it though. Weehaw, he's just on top of Boxy. Boxy chaining away. Insania's there to help try and push Weehaw back. He'll use the curse to ensure that he can't close in on the Boxy anymore. GH jumps in with the magical nuke. It's not quite enough, but Boxy still ends up going to his death as he timber chained back into the Firefly. He wasn't needed. I don't think the damage from the Timber Saw was needed to kill Weehaw. Not an easy catch though with the two charges. The Astral Step is always able to jump away over towards the mid. They know Boxy's alone. With the fact that they saw Liquid up top, they'll go instantly onto him with the Roar. He tries to chain away, but Kuro's there with the summons. And Boxy will fall, playing a little too aggressively on his own there around behind that mid-tier 1 tower.
That's a very aggressive place when you're playing versus a Chen and a Bat Rider with bots. They can just recall people and also bots.
A lot of units. If you lose a fight, NIGMA will take towers very quickly for this early on in the game. And indeed, the Bear are already suffering an immense amount of damage as they move in onto it. Quoifer will still keep it just alive. Boxy, he's jumped in again underneath the tower. Will manage to chain away, but Weehaw is chasing him down. A Remnant will be dropped. Boxy, he's been silenced by the Cloud. Miracle jumps forward. They'll block him off as well. There's no escape for Boxy. Another death around the mid. The curse is used. Can Liquid turn around on this? It doesn't look like it. I mean, well, I say that. They're trying. Mickey's leading forward, but they just don't have the damage. NIGMA do not care about Mickey at this point in time. They move their attention back over towards Quoifer's Bear. They will finally be able to take it. So 300 gold going the way of NIGMA. The rest of Liquid, they've just got to retreat. Quoifer will go with the resummon onto the Bear. NIGMA a little hesitant about diving any closer towards this tier 2. They will start to poke at the bear. Again. Another flame break back. This was a fresh summon. He's got to be careful, Quoifer. The embrace comes out. They're doing their best to keep that bear alive, but it's not going to work. That is the bear gone. No resummon for 100 seconds on Quoifer.
Miracle does go down for it, though.
NIGMA and the Mind Control still trying to poke. Kuro from the back. Able to get the wrap in. Tiger, he's turning, but he can't. He's too squishy at this point. They're not Boxy back in. Boxy, 5 stacks of napalm upon him. Liquid, another team fight that they lose drastically. I mean, are we seeing any sort of item from Liquid's heroes that could change the upcoming engagements? What are we seeing? Quoifer on top of the Mask of Madness. He's got a Javelin, that's about it. Miracle, he's just cleaning up supports with the Diffusal Blade. It's going to happen. They do manage to get a bit of lockdown onto GH, but GH, he's got the full gang around as Mind Control turns with a Roar. Flame break onto the two of them into the arrow. Could have written it any better. NIGMA, triple kill for Miracle. They are rolling over Liquid right now in this game 1.
You're getting trapped in your base.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm going to say that's not true. My prediction for quickest game of the day was 20 to 30 minutes. So if they could hold on for another minute, I'll be happy. Don't call it yet. Oh, no, you're right. It was 18 to 30. You're right.
18, we're
they
good,
can call
man.
it. They can call it. I've already got my prediction right. Of course, assuming that there's not going to be a game faster than this today, but I don't see anyone winning a game faster than this today.
Oh, we have
very fast.
Oh, look at him go.
He's able to just take Quoifer right out of the base. True form or not, it doesn't matter. Quoifer taking a heavy old beat down. Miracle jumps in straight onto Insania. They'll turn over towards Boxy. The Vessel crushing him here as he has to retreat with the Timber Chain. Buys them a little brief moment of respite. But you know that NIGMA is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Boxy, again, getting knocked out. He has been silenced. The Cloud down. The arrow comes in. Won't find the connection. Weehaw does get heavily stunned. They pop the heal. Hand of God won't save him. Liquid are able to take down one of the strong cores of NIGMA. The sort of the last hurrah, you would imagine, from this smoke. Everybody making a move out of the base together from Liquid. NIGMA are pretty prepared, though. Miracle already with a wraparound in place. They do lead in onto Weehaw, trying to fully commit to bring down the bat. With the root, they will be able to do so. They get Weehaw. Can they get more? They turn over towards Miracle. Miracle is underneath the tower, does still have the Aegis. A buyback comes in from Insania. They'll pop him the once. See if they can set up for a second time, as he's deep by this tier 2. Instant root. They'll be able to bring him down again. Okay. Liquid may be able to turn the tables just a little bit. They do need more from this. They are trying to chase for it. The rest of NIGMA are on the retreat. Mickey, he finds the grab. The Remnant's out. He's able to pull back Mind Control. Mind Control turns with the Roar onto the Bear to make sure that he doesn't get rooted. But Mickey, he's the one with further control. Uses up Mind Control. The Bear closes in. It's a third kill for Liquid as NIGMA slip up.
Well, killed the book. Reliable hero on his mobility, and you have a Hex to play against now. It makes things complicated. As Miracle,
he's in. I mean, he really has no fear this game. He is diving forward. Maybe he needed to do so as they do turn on him. Miracle, he's trying to get out of this. He's falling low. He's still alive somehow. He does manage to jump over to the neutrals. He's actually going to get away with diving in as aggressively as he is because of how far ahead his team is. He even jumps back in. He is not scared whatsoever as the whole NIGMA team move into the base of Liquid, knocking back Mickey. Mickey trying to escape with the Dissimulate. He's going. They're going to call it. They're going to call it. GG is 27 minutes in. 36 to 10, 24,000 net worth lead for NIGMA at the end of that one. And you know, as we said, from the draft onwards, it was a very clear game plan that NIGMA had. Yeah, the Bear is back, Fogged. You know, we saw it in game 1, didn't have a lot of success.
Versus no stun. You're just looking to catch these waves. GH looks like he's going to get a courier for free.
Radiant's courier.
Okay.
He is. And Mickey's gonna lose that one. TP will come in down bottom. An arrow is attempted onto Mind Control. Tiger will be able to roll forward, get the connection. That'll secure the first blood for Liquid. GH trying to secure it for him. The root, but Quakefor, he's just beating into him. He's not letting Weehaw get any closer. And Tiger with the wraparound is getting on top of the Ember Spirit. Weehaw uses the Sleight of Fist. He's got the Fairy Fire, but another root is there. They'll get the kill. GH will be able to jump in, find the trade onto Tiger, but
can't actually get on top of him there yet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this early map pressure taking these 2 tier 1 towers at the 10-minute mark from Liquid this time round. Tiger does get caught in the trees. Arrow lead into the Maledict. They'll lose the Earth Spirit. But the second tier 1 tower goes down in Liquid's favor.
Yeah, normally it's like, oh, you see NIGMA doing this down bottom. They're trying to make space for the Spectre. But like you said, Mickey, he's up top, not really letting Miracle farm nicely up there at all. As Quakefor bottom gets the root.
Silence as well.
Silence as well.
That's going to cause a huge issue for Weehaw as he has to back off straight off. He pops the Sleight of Fist. The light gets popped down, bringing back in Kuro to the root. Kuro will fall. They step over towards Mind Control. He's got another surge as he attempts to juke away. Insania looking for the knockback. Boxy moving in. They'll buff up the cooldown on his spells. Another silence in play as Mind Control trapped in the trees. Rooted as well. It's another kill for Liquid.
They've got their, you know, that level, that max Ion Shell. They're trying to make use of it.
There's some big dives here. We are going in under the tier 1. Roll forward from Tiger. They drop down the sentry. Weehar's got the chains. He jumps over to the side, but the silence is there from Tiger into the pit from Quakefor's Bear. He's going to end up going down. They pop the Sonic Wave, knocking back the 3 of them, but Quakefor does fall. NIGMA able to get a trade. Moonlight Shadows pops as NIGMA reposition. Kuro just drops down the Death Ward looking for Tiger. Tiger's able to roll away and he will manage to make it. GH still stepping in, see if he can get the charge out onto Tiger. Will be able to do so, but Tiger, he's still got the 1 charges. He's going to be okay. Boxy steps in with the Siphon onto GH. GH does still have 2 leaps available. Miracle goes in under the tower to kill off Insania. A surge up on Mind Control as he backs off from Mickey, but with a jump forward and a scream, NIGMA, they're all falling low. A turn with the paralyzing cask of the Paralytic onto Mickey doesn't matter as Mickey steps forward, takes down Kuro, another blink in. Mickey's ready for another. Weehaw jumps forward, gets the chains off onto Mickey. Can they kill this Quap? The blinks back up. Mickey's able to get away. They chase him with the Maledict damage. It was enough. You see big items coming out. Yeah, that's a quick timing. 16 minutes.
An Ember versus an Orchid. This is a 3,800 net worth Ember.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough one for sure. He's looking for the aggressive plays. He's got the Ion Shell on him. Tiger.
See if they can finish him off though. Tiger with the bracer. Got a bit of tank to him. The Horn does come into play, but the Sonic Wave knocks back both Weehaw and Mind Control. They pop down the Death Ward. Kuro will fall. Mickey's able to jump out. They couldn't even find the Quap. Weehaw ticking down to the Magnetize. They do manage to finish him with the Maledicts. Weehaw does go down though to that damage from the Poison Dagger from Mickey.
Mind Control's pushing out bottom. maybe trying to bait Liquid a little bit to thinking more are down there to allow them to catch this lone druid up top.
They're going to get vision of him. They know that he's here. This should be a pretty free setup. He'll pop the true form. Let's give him a decent extra bit of HP, but those cask bounces causing issues as Quakefor cannot step away. NIGMA able to find a high-value catch.
Kuroki keeps getting all the kills for Maledict, though. I know that they probably really wanted that on Miracle, but Maledict too strong on his next.
900 gold. He can, as you see, fits what he wants to buy into. Mid lane, Tiger goes for the roll.
Nice kickback.
Yeah, into the silence. It's going to be used up by Boxy, buying time for Mickey to come in with the follow-up Orchid silence. And it's a kill well done. Kuro is going to go for the cask. And hey, he's kind of doing it. He's going to take down Tiger with him. So Kuro not to go down without a fight. Ghosts are out as Boxy wants to finish off that tier 2. We'll see what NIGMA want to do. Both mind control and Miracle just jungling right now.
GH nails Boxy with the arrow. Boxy's down very low. Oh my god, he almost died. The tower was just nailing him the whole time.
Oh, Mickey. He's in under the tower. Straight on to GH. The bear's coming in as well. It's tier 2. It's gone, and Tiger, he wants the kill as well. He's diving in, looking for GH. GH will be able to stay hidden in the trees. Another arrow flies out. We are having a poke at them from the back, but he's got to be wary. That bear gets on top of him, one route. We'll kill him, Mickey. In onto Kuro. Orchid silence is there. Kuro's trying to escape. The chains do hold back the bear. The Voodoo Restoration is healing him up. As Kuro, can he get back up to the high ground in time? He's trying, but Quakefor's got the bear on top of him. Kuro goes down. Tiger playing around with both with both GH and Weeha in the trees. The silence is there into the kick. They get the kill onto GH. Weeha, he's jumped across. He's low on the mana though. The bear's in. The fear into the root, into the silence, into the sonic wave. They've got the combo required to kill off the Ember. Weeha dead once again. Base to push up to the high ground.
Yeah, even though they didn't... Whoa, the Haunt actually jumps forward. He gets Tiger. All right. Sneaky little play.
And that's it. He's going to try. He's surged up. He's going for Mickey. Mickey, one hit away from dying. The Yules is there, into the silence. Miracle couldn't quite get Mickey. Mickey's going to play it safe from a distance. Quakefor the fear into the roots. He has the control. Or does he for Miracle? He does. The Siphon will finish him. Boxy gets the kill. NIGMA, they're still trying to fight on Kuro. He's got the Death Ward if he wants to lay it down, and he will. Looking for Insania. The silence is thrown out from Boxy, though. Puts a quick stop to the Death Ward. Slide down to the low ground with a 4-staff. Insania still alive. Knocked back as well. Pushing mind control over the wall. Insania still living right now. GH trying to finish him. He will get him with the right clicks. Takes him down. Boxy commits with a BKB over towards Kuro with that silence, but it's not enough damage. In fact, Boxy, he's got to be a little bit careful himself. The 3 heroes, they're turning onto him. He goes for the TP out with the man of the BKB, with the timing for GH. He sees the window where the BKB ends before the TPT is successful. The arrow connects, and they do manage to kill off Boxy.
They are all set up in the area, at least, but there is wards now. You see, NIGMA, they've gotten their vision down to at least watch them.
There's no buyback available on Boxy. He's got to wait the 10 seconds. Quakefor is going to be able to bring the bear in, but NIGMA's going to get this. Those 2 deaths there will mean that Miracle has the Aegis. Liquid still have a very strong fight, though. They head in with the Sonic Wave onto Kuro. They jump over straight away onto Mind Control and Miracle. They'll find Mind Control as well as a triple kill for Mickey. Miracle will be able to get out in time for Liquid to not go and take that. Something that's... It's going to be definitely harder for NIGMA to contest than them coming to their own high ground defense. Not to say that they won't. We do know that NIGMA in these games, even when behind, they're still willing to make these aggressive movements. Boxy, they're going to try and go in. The Haunt is popped. Boxy instantly with the BKB. Both Kuro and Mind Control getting silenced. Tiger opting for the rollout. The Haunt on the back lines. Miracle, he's gone straight into the center of this fight. He's already used the Manta. That's the Aegis gone the once. He needs the rest of his team to come in and help. And Boxy pops the Ghost, but his BKB has already been used. Silence out. Vacuum's there as well, but Miracle instantly just gets burst the second time. 2 back-to-back deaths there from the Spectre. The Aegis and his real life taken away. He will now buy back in an attempt to turn this fight around, but Liquid, this time, they're keeping a solid hold of it. It's a double kill for Quakefor. Mind Control tries for the TP out. They have the damage to ensure that he will not get away. But he's still trying to fight with this. They're bottling him up so that they can keep there on the front, try and push them back at least, try and waste some of the time off this exorcism. Jump forward with the Abyssal Blade into the brawl. This Spectre's in trouble. He's kicked outside of the base. He's away from the rest of his team. They cannot save him. Miracle goes down. No buyback on the Spectre. Liquid, they turn their attention over towards the tier 3. The cask is out onto Quakefor's bear. Boxy moving in with the BKB, charging straight forward towards GH. Miracle with no way of re-entering this action. His buyback still on cooldown from that previous fight. And without their Spectre, the only hero that had any sort of farm, This looks very, very bad for NIGMA at this stage of the game. Cheese is popped by Weeheart, but he's just by despair. They'll be able to claim the Megas, and NIGMA already starting to think of what they're going to do to try and swing this back in Game 3. As this Game 2 is well and truly over. GG is caught by KuroKy. And NIGMA, they got hit just as hard as Liquid did in Game 1. This was just as back and forth. A little bit more methodical from Liquid with the way they shut this one down. Last picks from both teams, the Morph and the PL. The game is going to fall onto their shoulders. Leading onto Miracle, they've got the root as well. They'll be able to do a good amount of damage here. As Miracle, he's just straight up dead. The three of them collapse upon him.
The battery assault with the illusions that can come up from the PL. And yeah, now they just have a clear level advantage. They're just going to keep going and punching him.
I mean, we see it here. Kuro, in they go. He's trying to run, but Tiger Mickey on top of them. And now they'll turn their attention over towards GH and Miracle, who do manage to finish off Tiger in response with that waveform. So able to get the trade this time, NIGMA. Just have to be a little careful. But at the same time, GH has hit the 6, and he's also got an Invis rune. So good potential here with the clock.
Save top. Boxy, he actually gets false promise at 30 HP. He's on mind control.
And with that, he's going to be not fine.
Not fine.
Not fine.
Yeah, and you have to, right? Because there's so much burst damage too, I think, when they can come out if you don't get it at the right time.
So if they can get the catch here. The smoke, trying to close in on to mind control. Kuro is in the trees, turns with the magic missile onto Tiger, tempted with the blink out, but the stun's there, swapped him to the side, but Tiger's in with the overgrowth onto the two of them. Mind control's locked down, still gets the blink off. He'll be able to get away. They turn over towards Kuro. Kuro, he will be left behind by the rest of his team. We are straight up with the TP out.
Getting that space.
Yeah, that's true. We're sort of, he's been farming away quite silently down here. As GH, he's in onto Insania. As the E-Blade, Miracle will be able to get himself the first kill there with the reveal. Koifa's getting nuked low. Miracle doesn't want to dive in with the waveform underneath the tier 2 tower. GH still trying to chase down Tiger. In fact, the birds are here. They're on to Koifa. Koifa has got the movement speed to get away from Weeheart and Kuro. Boxy, he's not going to be as fortunate though. The familiar stuns are out into the magic missile. Living armor is there. Boxy is getting healed up. Swat back straight out of the Yule's. As you said, that Yule Scepter just proven to be immediately a useless purchase. It did nothing for him.
And Koifa goes down as well.
Just casually behind tier 3s.
And the swap again. I mean, this swap,
now Mickey!
And Mickey!
He's got to run! False promise comes out. Mickey will be able to turn on to Miracle. GH trying to hold them back. The cogs are out. Will push back Mickey to just break the defensive aspect of the item. Well, this time they'll break him. It TP's into mid.
There is a cooldown on swap too, right? It has a pretty length.
No, very tanky.
Damage is definitely going to be tough for Liquid here. Like Crimson Guard plus that Graves, like we were mentioning. They're getting this set up here on
Koifa. He's trying to go in with the ghost. He's just burst. And that's the exorcism. Oh, no. He's just summoned up his own ghost. He dies straight away. GH, he's in under the tower. Set up there onto Insania. Goodbye. As Miracle blasts him in the face with the E-Blade. But NIGMA's caused this Miracle Morph E-Blade Eagle Song. Swap out. That's one of Liquid's cores gone. Boxy. They just don't have a leg to stand on these cores.
And they can't get farm. And like Boxy and Koifa are desperately trying to get farm, but they just get quickly swapped out, and now GH is forward. Straight
into the back lines. We are sends the familiars forward. Tiger's trying to get the overgrowth off. Will manage to find it. They do manage to get the stun onto Miracle as well. Miracle shifting the wrong direction, but he still lives. They didn't have enough control to finish him. He turns E-Blade nuke onto Mickey. Mickey has to buy back. Over they go to Boxy. The false promise comes out just in time. Boxy, he's looking to push back Kuro. Kuro staying out of the range of the ghost. Koifa trying to chase him. Kuro into the trees. Kuro, he's actually juked him out. Kuro's still alive here. Finally falls. They do manage to get the Aegis. Can they kill Miracle a second time? They surround him. He's already shifted heavily into strength. Jump ball from Miracle. From Mind Control. He's trying to push back the back lines. Give Miracle the space he needs to get out. Mickey's staying on top of Miracle as best as he can. Miracle still has a fair bit of mana. Goes for the self E-Blade. He's going to play defensively. Goes for the TP out. Weeheart as well. TP's out. Nothing to cancel him. This tower still taking a heavy beating through the kit.
Telescope plus Venge with the Morphling. Morph actually can just hit the tower easily from the low ground. He doesn't have to put himself in a risky position up there.
Oh, and GH is in. He's able to get the hook shot and the swap setup from into Kuro's play to get Koifa out of position. Has to put the BKB. Miracle goes in trying to nuke down Insania. It wasn't quite enough damage, so Insania will live. BKB out for Koifa. They turn over towards GH. He's caught in the trees. They kill off the clock. Buyback from Insania as he finally forced the rocket flare of GH. They step in over towards Miracle. He started to shift into strength. Silence will end. He's able to jump out. Kuro Kuro goes for the swap onto Boxy. Sonic Wave's there, but Insania was in time with the false promise, keeping Boxy alive for now at least. Turns with the stun onto Kuro. They'll take down the Venge. Over they go towards Weehar as well. Boxy, he'll back up to full. Weehar being focused. He's falling low. Can they finish him off? The whole team of Liquid chasing him down, but Weehar, he's able to get the speed back up with the Great Shield. Finally comes to an end. Mickey closes the gap. The Spirit Loves. The Diffusal Blade slow. They'll kill off Weehar as well. Illusions will end and Miracle's in. We'll take this Roche so very, very fast, yeah. E-Blade, Butterfly, and a DD fully shifted into the Agi.
Yeah, just dies without any type of minus armor besides that Venge. And now, GH.
He's also finding an opportunity. He's in on a quite for the false promise. Does come out early as required. Swap there onto GH to keep him safe. The daggers are flying out. Sonic Wave pushing them back. The overgrowth is there as Mickey is in on the backlines trying to find Weehar, but he's losing the rest of his team. Both Quaitfer and Insania, they're out of it. Dagger in onto Boxy. Slowed down, shot down by Miracle with that adaptive strike as this is a triple kill for the Morph. Mickey will find GH. They have lost 2, but Miracle, he's just cleaning up. This Morph is out of control. It's an ultra kill for him. The 3 heroes dead on Liquid are without buyback, so there should be an opportunity for NIGMA to close up onto the high ground. They still have the Aegis, they still have the cheese. Mickey's got his item after the heart done. The Monkey King bar is there.
Okay, it just gets reclaimed as well just now. Weehar, they're looking to go on him.
They're charging in. Mickey is going for this Visage, but already that's just a death profit. Quaitfer focused down by both GH and Miracle. He'll come in with the buyback. Tiger taken out. Miracle turns his attention over towards Boxy and Insania with a false promise. Will keep Boxy alive. Mickey still trying to just clear through the front line of NIGMA, pushing them back. Kuro swapping onto Quaitfer. It's got him right into the reaches of Miracle. He uses up Pulse the BKB as well. Kuro will die for this one, but so will Quaitfer. Waveform forward is to die back on the Death Prophet. Triple kill once again for Miracle as he's just burning through the entire lineup of Liquid. They're being pushed back towards the fountain. Nothing being held back by NIGMA as they go forth. Force Liquid in to heal up, buy the space required to take down this bottom set of tier 3s and barracks. There's a full Hex on Mind Control. Boxy and Mickey, they're the last 2 left alive. Mind Control jumps in, the Hex reveal is there, immediately disposes of Boxy. Hook shot across, Mickey will fall. He is without buyback, did fully commit for that MKB, as this one looks like it's coming to an end with NIGMA cleaning up the base, cleaning up the heroes. Boxy will die yet again. GG is called, and NIGMA take game 3, and with that, the series is there 2-1.